My name is James Williams Jr. We're going to come for habit number 2. Okay, so as y'all know, I post things that I find important. What I'm about to post, or what I'm about to comment on, has been all over the internet and has been getting lots of views, so I thought I'd chime in on it. Now, before we go into this, I want you guys to first know that I have nothing against people who live the alternative lifestyle. I know quite a few people who live that lifestyle. I applaud them. They are the bravest people I know because they're living in a world where everybody pretty much hates them for their sexual preference or their sexual identity. So this will probably offend people, and the video that I've chosen has had some offensive stuff, so you may have to pick a different video. And each one that I've seen has been pretty ruthless with people breaking in and talking about these transgender people some kind of bad. So I'm going to show one of these things, maybe two of these things, and I'm going to chime in on it. But first, before I do that, I want to make a comment that may be offensive. It may not be offensive, but it's going to be honest. And honesty is not honesty is not pleasurable for anyone. I tell the truth because I get that shit over with. It's just that simple with me. It's what you see, what you get. I'd rather be straightforward with you than try to beat around the bush. And as I've told you guys before, I will give you 99.9. If I think you can handle the whole 1,000, I will give it to you. And most people really can't. And it's not because they can't handle it directly. It just depends on either my delivery is really fucking rude, or people who just can't handle the truth, don't want the truth, and refuse to acknowledge it until it slaps them in the face. And that's generally the 60-40% percentile. 60% of the people just can't handle the truth, while the other 40, we deal with it. We probably can't handle it, but we handle it a hell of a lot better than that other 60% of the world. Now, a lot of people can't take 210% of the truth. That's why I only give people 99.9. Because that 99.9 gives you the opening and the option of going in. Again, these videos aren't mine, but I found them because I was reading something on my phone and popped up about a transgender person in Gamestop. My opinion, one way or the other, has nothing to do with these videos. My opinion is mine. And before we go into the video, let me get real about this shit. Alright? It's gonna be offensive. And from where I stand, because I can't always look at a person and tell if they're transgender. Alright? I don't know if the rest of you guys have transgender radar. I don't have it. I can't look at a person and tell if they're gay. I can't look at a person and tell if they're lesbian. I love lesbians. But, if I was a woman, I'd be a lesbian. But at the same time, I can't look at anybody and tell that they were once a male transitioning into a female. Now, I will say there have been times where there are people who you actually can tell. I have scruff. Shaving is an issue. I hate facial hair. I have not shaved today. I'm going to shave sometime tomorrow after work or whatever. And, I shave all my body hair off from my knees to my chin. The only hair I prefer to have is that on the back of my head. But there are some people, this person, you actually in the video, you can kind of tell that he was once a man, So not being a dick that I am, just in the defense of the guy behind the counter, I can understand why he would make that mistake. Alright? Now there are some men, hey look dude, I don't want to insult any male or anybody on earth, but there are some men, even when you transition over, people can still tell that you were once a man. So you can't really get mad at them for that, because that's just not something that we got a sense of, we don't have a spider sense about it. We can't just look at somebody, oh, you are a very beautiful woman. Too bad you used to be a man. We can't do that. The average person does not have that magical Charles Xavier superpower where we can read into your thoughts and read your damn genetic disposition. We can't do that. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with being transgender. That's not what I said, and I don't give a damn what you are. You're a human being. You're the bravest people on earth, because y'all have to put up with a lot of fucking shit. Alright? And then with the military, they're going through shit with the military for transgender people, and as a vet myself, I don't support how anybody treats vets if they're treating them wrong. And personally, some women can shoot the wings off of a fly and a man can't. Being a person who can't shoot worth a shit myself, who am I to judge? And a couple of military vets who have become transgender have kicked ass with both genders. So let's not judge people by gender. Let's not judge people at all if we can help it. But if the person is a dick or an asshole, their gender ain't gonna make a fuck. No. But in these videos, it's all over the place. Everybody has their opinions. BK Icons on here, Geeks Garments on here, and Marcus Rogers. These are the people whose videos I'm going to be showing. And I'm not trying to take any credit from them or anything like that. But I want to say from my own personal opinion, because I know some transgender people, and looking at them, you kind of can't tell. Alright? So, with respect to the transgender person in Gamestop who's probably watching one of these videos right now, I don't know you. And you might want to calm down a bit, get on some decaf. Not everyone can tell a transgender person when they walk through the door. Alright? And some of us men, we keep the Adam's apple. Mine is not very well defined, so when I talk, you can't see that damn thing moving up and down. But a lot of people, they can. And supposedly women aren't born with Adam's apples. I don't believe that shit, because there's genetic freaks in both male and female gender, which is how we get into these transgender there's a scientific word for it. Okay, when you have a woman's brain in a male's body. Alright? Jazz Jennings could actually probably explain that more to y'all than I do. I still watch the show when I can find it. But for the most part, with transgender people, most of us, I guess I want to use the stereotypical word regular people. Most of us regular people can't just look at somebody who's transgender and just, oh, you're transgender. You used to be a man, or you used to be a girl. We can't do that. Alright? So, in the defense of the guy behind the counter, it's not like he meant to do the shit. And then again, I'm not the guy behind the counter. He may have meant to do the shit. Because some people are just assholes. I'm an asshole, but I'm an honest asshole. And the thing with that is that, we as people don't tend to understand how other people feel. And we don't tend to unnervingly do shit. Some people do it on purpose just because they know it gets on your nerve that they'll do that shit. What I'm basically saying is, everybody's going to react differently. And this video will probably have somebody pop up and say some shit. And I'm only going to show maybe one or two of these videos with the video that I'm doing right now. Because my PlayStation can do YouTube, but it can't really play games. Yeah, I'll be calling PlayStation as soon as the first of the year hits. That way I can make sure everything is okay with my accounts and all that shit. Before they send me box to try and fix this thing for like the 5th time. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to show you this video. I'm going to cut off this light. I know you see them damn lights. And then I'm going to put some more opinions of my own into this video that you're watching. I just wanted to give you guys this little 8-minute snippet. It wasn't supposed to be this long, about what you're going to see and how you have to weigh both sides of the coin. I'm in the middle, because on this one video I can look and tell that this girl didn't used to be a girl. Alright? But then again, in all honesty, and please forgive me for the words that are about to come out of my mouth, because I do mean this, and I'm going to say it. There are some of us on Earth, myself included, they're just fucking ugly. I'm a very ugly man, and I would make a very ugly female. So therefore, of course, when I was a little boy, I was a lot better looking. And certain old men mistaken me for a female. When I was in my 20s, and I had this scruff right here and a ponytail, alcoholic men followed me home thinking that I was a chick. So I can understand how that shit happens. But at the same time, there are some of us that's just fucking ugly. I fall into the ugly category. I don't give a damn. I was uglier when I burnt off my face, so I'm happy with my ugliness. I'm accepting of myself, and I am good. Now watch this damn video, and you guys can go from there with your opinion. So I'm going to kill this top light so you guys won't see my reflection. And then we're going to do the Geeks one and probably the other one, as you guys can see beside it.
What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video.
So we're gonna fast forward him, just because. All right, he's through the whole damn thing. Let's not do this fella. Sorry, Jeremy. I kind of just wanted a regular video to make my point.
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am. settle down and mind your business, okay? Man, once again, man. I said both of you. No, you said sir. Once again, it's man. I actually said both of you guys. Right beforehand, you fucking said sir. Sir? Motherfucker, take it outside. If you want to call me sir again, I will show you a fucking sir. Motherfucker.
Okay, I'm gonna play this again in a minute.
Because I'm going to call them and talk about how it's misgendered several times in the store. I need your corporate number now. Get it for me now. Give me your corporate number. Well, I'm going to ask you for the 5th time to stop calling me a man. Because quite clearly I am not. And I apologize. I'm sorry for that, ma'am. I will get you that number. Is that okay? Yes, get it for me now. I'm asking you to stop. Get it for me now. I'm not cussing. I'm not cussing. Okay. Get it for me now. Please. Ooh. Ma'am. Yeah, I apologize. Ooh. I will get you that number right now. No, you're just going to keep bumping your gums. You're just going to keep bumping your gums and disrespecting trans people in this store, which I plan on telling the entire LGBTQ community. You're going to lose money over this.
Okay, I'm gonna do this again without the talking, because this is one of the videos that didn't have other people popping up and talking. Because you can go look at the people I mentioned in my video, and they'll pop up with this video. And the guy I first started showing, Jeremy, he's a cool dude, and you guys can figure all that shit out. But here we go again. God damn it! I hate technology.
Give me my fucking money back. Excuse me, sir. There's a young man in here. I told her. Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am. I can call the police if you'd like me to. You need to settle down. You need to settle down and mind your business, okay? Ma'am. Once again, ma'am. I said both of you. No, you said sir. Once again, it's ma'am. I actually said both of you guys. Right beforehand, you fucking said sir. Sir? Okay. Motherfucker, take it outside. If you want to call me sir again, I will show you a fucking sir. I apologize. Motherfucker. I apologize, ma'am. I need your corporate number. Because I'm going to call them and talk about how it's misgendered several times in the store. I apologize for that. I need your corporate number now. Get it for me now. I'm going to ask you to calm down and stop cussing. Give me your corporate number. Well, I'm going to ask you for the 5th time to stop calling me a man. Because quite clearly I am not. And I apologize. I'm sorry for that, ma'am. I will get you that number. Is that okay? Yes, get it for me now. I'm asking you to stop. Get it for me now. I'm not cussing. I'm not cussing. Okay. Get me the number now. Please. Ooh. Ma'am. Yeah, my apologies. Ooh. I apologize. Yes. I will get you that number right now. No, you're just going to keep bumping your gums. You're just going to keep bumping your gums and disrespecting trans people in this store, which I plan on telling the entire LGBTQ community. You're going to lose money over this.
Okay. First off, yeah, I've watched this twice. And your opinion does matter to me. I don't really know how to process that, so I'm going to make a second video with my opinion, because this is 13 minutes and some change, alright?